The High Road is dedicated to the men and women of the United States Armed Forces, past, present, and future. Meet Keith Warren. As a 30-year veteran of the outdoor industry and devoted conservationist, this outdoor television icon has hunted across America and around the world, showing you big game, educating outdoorsmen.
Yeah, this is good.
And uniting all hunters.
I'll be signing autographs later tonight.
I want one. I want one.
That's Keith Warren. And this is the High Road.
Up here, some of the most awesome, rugged country God ever created. Where do you think I am? I'm on the South Island of New Zealand with Gary Herbert's New Zealand Hunting, and today we've got an adventure coming to you. Boy, there's a stag way over there. See him come down?
Yeah, I was just watching him. Give it a little chance. We're going to go walking through there soon, and it's going to make a bit more sense, and you'll see how thick it really is.
What do you think about that?
That was pretty sweet.
That right there was a heck of a hunt. I had no idea he was this big, Britt. Oh, look at that. I mean, he's got it all. Congratulations. This will be your red stag. How's that sound?
My gosh.
Let's get it done.
All right.
Y'all need to go solo for this old guy.
Well, I think after 3 fouled stalks today, we put in our work. Thank you, Britt.
We ended up with this pretty good, big 20-point red stag.
Wow.
Pretty good day.
You cannot go to a place that has finer service, that is more committed to you, the customer, to make sure that you literally have the trip of a lifetime than Gary Herbert. Tahr is as tough an animal as God ever created. They live in the most badass country you could ever imagine. It is straight up and down. It is stuff that people die when they're hunting for tahr because they make mistakes. I get to go hunting for tahr, and this will be the second time I've done it. And some people that hunt for tahr go, you know what? After they do it one time, they say they'll never do it again because maybe it's too scary or too challenging. But for me, if I'm going to come to New Zealand, to the South Island, I'm going to partake of the tahr, regardless of how challenging it is. I just love the hunt. Okay, yeah.
Brought up in that snowy basin.
Yep.
2 females. There's the big one there. Come up here.
He's looking. Okay, he's looking to the left, right? All right, here we go. You ready? Come on, buddy. Come on.
Got him.
Woohoo! What do you think of that?
Come on there.
Woo! Welcome to the Alps of New Zealand, folks. Gary Hebert, and let me tell you what, he has got,
We got him.
we got a big old dead tahr up there. I can see blood. Folks, I want you to get a pencil and paper, write down this phone number. If you don't have pencil and paper, go to my website. We're going to have the whole show planned 24/7 on the website. Contact Gary. He's in the South Island down here in New Zealand. Give him a telephone number and a website.
1866-742-5378 or nzhuntingsafaris.com.
Folks, don't go anywhere because we're going to have a lot coming to you from the Alps of New Zealand. God, dog, this one's awesome.
The High Road with Keith Warren is brought to you in part by Gammo Precision Air Rifles, Supercharged Scent Killer by Wildlife Research Center, beyond 99%. Keith Warren's Texas Hidden Springs Ranch, the best value in Texas trophy deer hunting, and Grave Digger Broadheads by No Limit Archery. Watch The High Road in HD at highroadhunting.com.
What do you think of that for a view, especially out your bedroom window? This right here is paradise, folks. And for a big game hunter like me, this really and truly is paradise. I'm on the South Island of New Zealand. On today's program, we're going to be telling you about paradise, and it exists in today's world right here on the South Island of New Zealand.
We've got probably about a 45-minute walk straight up the side of the mountain to get on this bush, but we're burning a bit of daylight. We'll get going and get a sweat up and see how we go. And these rams and some of the goats have come right down off the top and do a bit of heavy scrub up on the side of the mountain, so that's going to give us the advantage. We can hopefully sneak up, get a bit closer, have a good look at them, and hopefully get a good shot on a good goat and a good ram up on here.
All right, let's go get our exercise.
Watch, there's obviously a little bench there where they're sitting on. Hopefully those two will bring them out and the other one will follow. We know there's a black one in there somewhere. We've seen him from 1,000 yards back before we climbed up here. Here he is, he's coming out of the bush there now. Same place those other ones came out of. He's just working up the hill there now. He has no idea we're here, eh? He has no idea we're here, so we'll just take our time here. Hopefully he'll work his way up, come up and around to the right there, and maybe gain a wee bit of height. If he goes in here, when he turns broadside, you go ahead and bust him. Oh, great shot! Drop that sucker.
Golly!
He is out right on the
nice.
spot.
That worked out absolutely perfect. Got up here, sat down, had a really nice show. I mean, had the other ones, look at them getting out of here. The other one's getting up. We see some stag in here. Played it patient. And that's one thing about goats. I've seen, whether it's hunting goats up in Alaska or New Zealand, I don't care. I mean, goats are pretty much social animals like deer are. They're gonna all be pretty much bunched together. And for whatever reason, he didn't want to come out to the end. I guess he knew his number was fixing to be up.
Well, that worked out good for us,
Yeah,
bad for him.
I'll tell you what, the one thing that I want to point out, I'm shooting a variable power scope. It's a 3.5 to 10 power Majestic DX scope. And I've got it right now turned to 6 power. And that was, how far is that?
200 yards exactly.
Right at 200 yards. And I could turn it up to 10, but I've found that when shooting a variable power scope, I'm a better shot when I have the power down reduced. And I don't know why, it causes me, I guess, to focus more, but I like to have my power down. It gives me a greater field of view. I am just thrilled being here. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but look at the mountains back here. There's a $1 million view that way with the Alps and the giant Tahr up on it. This is paradise.
The High Road with Keith Warren is brought to you in part by Reconyx Game Cameras, Savage Arms, Record Rack, Nature Blinds, and Jardin Consumer Solutions, makers of the Game Saver.
Way out over there, sort of working their way up the side of the hill here. Just sort of going to go down into this little dip over here. Way out, you can see them.
Yeah. Jeez,
You can see them in that come. Yeah, there's a whole bunch.
long way off.
They're coming out of that drawer over there, out of that heavy scrub. The rams typically always hang out together. You know, sometimes you'll see a couple of mobs, but when you find one, you'll generally find a few. It's not very often you get them on their own. The hard part's going to be getting one to come out on his own. They're just so close together. But hopefully when they come down through this bush down here somewhere, it might break them up a little bit. They're coming straight down here now. Here's the third one. Yeah, they come up. The third one coming. He's got a big black face. Nice chocolate ball. He's got a little tiny white dot. He's looking down the hill now. Looking down the mountain. He's looking down the mountain. If he steps away on his own, it's a shot, you take it. Yep. If he steps out, you go ahead and bust him. Here he goes, yeah. Good shot.
Got him. What do you think of that? Look at that.
He's not going anywhere. That's a good shot. Awesome shot,
I'm
Keith.
telling you, the 270, I love this rifle.
Yeah.
I love it, but Gary Herbert's making sure that every single thing that has to be done to make sure that your trophy arrives in perfect condition is being done. Let's go see what we got.
All right, let's check him out.
Take a look at this goat. Now, he's not very big, probably about 60 pounds, I would guess. But look at the horns, kind of cool looking, flared out horns on him, and sure smells like a goat, old Billy goat.
He totally does.
Yeah, and down in South Texas, they'd call this a cabrito. And when you're down here with Gary Herbert and New Zealand hunting, you'll have an opportunity to actually eat wild game basically every single meal. And although I have not seen cabrito on the menu yet, I know now it is readily available.
We get stuck here for a couple of weeks in snow, we might start eating it, but that's about it.
Well, people say, is it any good? And I say, nah.
I'll stick with the roast chicken, Keith.
Yeah, but you know what? I like eating it anyway.
Yeah.
They really do eat the cabrito
do.
down in South Texas, and it is really good. So I wouldn't mind trying it anyway. Yeah, nice.
The size of this bad boy.
Yeah, here you go, hold that for me, please.
No problem. Look, grab a hold of those horns.
Yeah, look at the mass on this guy.
That is incredible.
And the
just
and
round
the
and
curls.
yeah, it's just
Look at
he
this.
carries it all the way out to the tips.
What a beautiful trophy. I mean, now beauty is in the eye of the beholder, of course. I mean, some people may think that they're not the most attractive thing in the world, but
That's
to me, it's pretty nice. I mean, but look at that wool on it.
yeah, it's thick, isn't it? Real thick.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you, Brett.
Awesome. Very good shooting. Good shooting.
Yeah, thank you. And folks, if y'all want more information on hunting opportunities with Gary Herbert's New Zealand hunting, log on to my website. We have a direct link over to Gary's website. Get a hold of him, and he's a good man. He will help you out, and he's all about doing more than what he says he's going to do. It's service, service, service.
The High Road with Keith Warren is brought to you in part by Burt Coyotes, Luminoc and Lumen Arrows, Shadow Hunter, your total comfort hunting blind, Elevators, your easy way up, Supercharged Scent Killer by Wildlife Research Center, beyond 99%, and BSA Optics. Tannerite brand binary exploding rifle targets presents viewer feedback.
Hey Keith, I'm an avid hunter and family man. Over the years, I've struggled to find a place to take my family hunting where I can rest assured it's going to be a pleasant experience. Can you offer any suggestions on where I should turn? Sincerely, Wendell Jacobs. Wendell, that's a good question because there's a lot of camps out there that you just don't want to take your family to. I totally understand that, but I would encourage you, if you're looking for any place to take the family, look on my website, highroadhunting.com, and you'll be able to find places that you can take your family, whether it's right here in New Zealand on the South Island with Gary Herbert, or whether it's my place at Texas Hidden Springs Ranch. My website has got great information for families. If you're looking for a family destination, go to highroadhunting.com, and I think you'll be able to find enough information to be able to help you out. All right, this is every redneck's dream what we're fixing to do. I'm on the South Island of New Zealand. It is dark 30. Had a great day doing some hunting with Gary Herbert and his New Zealand hunting outfit down here. He's got some great red stag and tahr and geez, all kinds of big game hunting. But right now I've got a spotlight. I saw something in his lodge that kind of intrigued me. It was called a wallaby. I've never seen wallabies hunted before. Wallabies are a real pest down here on the South Island, and people actually hunt them. They really do. And they've given me a 223 and a spotlight and the green light to go hunt wallaby, and so that's what we're going to do. Yep. There? Yep.
Got him.
That's what a wallaby looks like. Okay. Golly, it's hard to see in that grass.
Yeah, that's a good sizing too.
I think that's what you call a New Zealand daily double on wallabies. Okay. I'm gonna go down there and show you what they look like. Oh man. They're a whole lot bigger than what I thought they'd be. This right here, this is a male, and this one right here is a, oh, take a look at their little heads on them. They've got legs, they kind of look like a miniature kangaroo. I mean, they're pretty big animals. And look at the teeth on them. They have flat teeth. They say that the wallabies, 3 wallabies eat about the same amount as 1 sheep. So, and there's a bunch of them. It's kind of like going spotlighting for rabbits. Take a look at the back foot on that dude. I mean, got like 1 big finger. Oh well. Anyway, I'm kind of, this is a learning lesson for me too. I mean, look at the front feet on them. Got big long claws for digging. But these are 2, and like I said, they kind Kind of remind me of hunting rabbits at night. But that right there is some kind of big rabbits. Hunting with a 223 on the South Island, right down here in New Zealand.
I think what I've enjoyed this week hunting with Keith is his attitude in general. He just said to me, "Oh Gary, we want to come to New Zealand. We've heard a lot of good things about you and your place. And we just want an all-round experience." Well, that all-round experience led into shooting an exceptional stag, shooting an amazing tahr, and just in general harvesting some really nice trophies.
The High Road with Keith Warren has been brought to you in part by Diamond Down Thermal Gear, the world's most effective thermal apparel for hunting. Comal Taxidermy Studio of New Braunfels, Texas is proud to be the exclusive taxidermy studio for Keith Warren and the High Road.